Okay, so I see it now. I was just asking, Nina, did you send it out? Did you get a chance to send it out to anyone? Hey, Amarachi. Hey, girl. Just waiting for a few people to come in. Yeah, I see you, Nina. I was asking, did you get a chance to send it out to anyone? Hey, hon. How is everything?
Hey, hey.
Hey, how you
All
doing?
right, all right.
Yes.
I was having technical difficulties with this phone,
Oh,
child.
is that what it was?
Yes. I'm like, what is going on? This is the devil.
No, don't. We're not gonna claim that. We're not gonna
No.
claim the devil. Well,
Hold on,
you
let me
look
make sure.
nice. How
I
are you today?
am blessed, child. When I say it's been a day.
Right. Listen, it's hump day. That Wednesday. It's always, That's why I told you I had to hurry up and get something in my stomach real quick. I had to go grab me, look, pop some little Popeyes real quick. I had to hurry up and eat some. I was like, ooh,
Oh, Jesus.
yes, yes. I want to thank everybody for joining us this evening. Tonight I'll be speaking with Nina. She's gonna introduce us to her world. She's an up and coming artist, singer, and we just want to dive into that a little bit. See what she's able to share. Who laughing? Why are you laughing, Amarachi? Because of my Popeyes? You know I got to eat, girl. I got to eat.
That's what I was looking at. I was like, they laughing.
Yeah. Yes, yes. Well, let's get into it. Well, listen, first of all, I just think it's so funny because I know when you and I were talking, we were, speaking through our DMs,
Yes,
and you were like, wait a minute, is this for real? Is this serious? Like, who is this lady? What's going on?
please forgive me, ma'am. Please forgive me. I just listen. You don't know how many people be in my DMs, and it be creeps, it be scammers, it be I get rich real quick. It be a whole bunch of stuff. So I be like,
Right.
Everything is skeptical to me. I be looking at it, and sometimes some people I don't even respond to.
Right.
So please forgive me.
No, not a problem. Listen, like I told you, I definitely understand.
I called the lady a scammer and everything, Lord. Yeah.
I was dying laughing. I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, I understand because I get, from the what are they? The Indians to the Africans to the, oh my God, oh, if you do this, I'll take you here. If you do this, I'll be able to do it. I'm like, sir, ma'am, please leave me alone.
Sugar daddy.
Please.
Yeah. They want to be a sugar daddy.
Who is this?
Sugar daddy. I do need a sugar
You do
daddy.
need a sugar. Okay, yeah. We're gonna get into that too. We're gonna get into that. Who's this? Sheena Simone says, looking beautiful ladies. Oh, thank you. We appreciate that. Thank you for joining. So for those of you who have just clicked in, I am speaking with Nina. She is an artist in the Florida area, and she's gonna go a little bit about her journey, her path, new music that was released, as well as her video. So yeah, let's jump right in, Nina. Again, I think you and I became friends because we had a mutual friend, right? Your cousin, you said.
Wow. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, that is my baby cousin. We both are Tauruses. Birthday is on Sunday, Mother's Day. Hey.
Wait a minute, both of you?
Oh, his birthday was the other day. Mine is on Mother's Day, and then his brother Christopher's was today.
Wow!
So we like.
Oh, look at that! So y'all all Tauruses.
In a week, same week, yeah.
I got a whole bunch of those over here, those Tauruses. So y'all some bulls, I know. Listen, I know how to deal with y'all Tauruses.
What's your sign? What's your sign?
I'm a Capricorn. We're the good ones. Yeah, exactly.
Like the perfect couple, but
right. That's my hubby is a Taurus. I'm a Capricorn. That's what I'm saying. I know how to deal with y'all. We know how to deal with each other.
Okay.
Yes, but that's cool to know that you got.
YF baby. He's doing his thing, man. He's been popping for a while. In Orlando and Sarasota. We're all, Sarasota, Bradenton, Tampa Bay area people. So for a long, long time. Him, you know, he's been doing this thing with music and DJing and radio. So I'm super proud of my little cousin, and I can only hope to get to those levels, you know.
Oh,
So
you
we'll see.
are. Listen,
And
you
will.
are.
And will.
Right, exactly. I met him years ago. I actually did a what's 94 point, was it 94 point? I don't want to say the wrong thing. No, iHeartRadio.
I was gonna say I
They
know
had
a
what is it? Beat the Runway.
oh yeah,
And he was like a host or something over it, and that's how I met him, and we became friends through that way. I auditioned for the Beat the Runway. He was such a little you know, a gentleman, but at the same time a little flirtatious. My husband got a little upset. He got a little upset a little bit, but it was okay.
I'm sticking beside him. Him is a flirt. I'm a flirt too. Maybe that's in our nature. Taurus is, you know, I don't know how your husband is, but we are, you know, we could be a little flirtatious.
Right.
I don't be trying sometimes.
Right.
I don't be trying to. It just be happening.
It just listen, you just exude that energy, that sex appeal, girl.
Appeal.
Yeah, there you go. Yes.
Don't get mad at Yes.
Well, listen, tell us a little bit about you and your journey. What path are you on at this time?
So, whew.
Okay.
How much time we got?
Deep breath. We got all the time you need.
So listen, like, life itself is a journey. It's a learning process. It is a blessing. You know, while we are here, we got to do what we can in the time that we are allotted. And I'm grateful. Don't get me wrong. I'm very grateful and thankful for my journey, the good times and the bad times, because they have built me to be the woman that I am.
Right.
But we all, even the strong of us, have moments where we are tired or we're weak or we go through it. And sometimes we don't always have somebody that we can call to pull us out of those times.
There you go.
So we learn to pull ourselves out of those times.
Amen to that.
I am one of those people. I am very introverted when it comes to times that go hard. I'll go in my turtle shell and I'll fix it, get it together, and then I blow out, burst out like that happened, you know?
Right.
Not healthy, but it's working
That's
for
just
me
the
so
way
far.
you know how to process it. That's how you deal with it. Okay.
So at this time in my life, I have been experiencing the ups of jumping out there and being an artist, and I've also experienced the harder parts, the hard times, the business side of it, the hustle and the bustle of it, the letdowns and the let ups.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It is not for the weak.
Right. That's so true. I always tell people anything in entertainment, you have to have, and it's people say it's cliche or, you know, we've heard that before, but it's the truth. You have to have thick skin. Yeah. You have to have real strong confidence from within that exudes without, because if you come into this industry thinking you got it all together, baby, they will shut you down real quickly.
Yeah. And you know what? And I've always been real. Anybody who's ever, I'm very private. I keep a small circle. I don't really run with a big clique or anything like that.
Right.
But for those who I do allow in my personal space, I'm open to a certain extent with my emotions, my feelings, and what I'm going through. But a lot of the times as artists, you have to kind of like hide those things, or, you know, put on a happy face. Despite you get on that stage, you could have heard that your loved one just passed away or something like that. But if you got a concert full of people out there, you're going to get your butt out on that stage and you're going to do what you got to do.
You got to push through. I definitely understand that. I think that's kind of something that resonates with all people, you know, no matter what industry that you may be in. If, you know, you got to do what you have to do to get to where you're trying to be.
Next level.
And let me ask you this, because just touching on that, and you're saying, you know, being able to take that and then still be able to go out and perform or get the job done. Does that not, do you think, make your music more relatable, more, you know what I mean?
Very much so. Because speaking on music, I don't mean to jump to conclusions, but my single, I'm Tired, that came from a hurt place.
Okay.
That came from past experience, past hurt. You know what I mean? And like, although I'm not in a relationship at this time, you know what I'm saying? I am full of experience.
Right. Right. Okay.
So because of that, you know what I'm saying, I'm able to pull from those places, those dark places, those hurt times, and bring forth songs like I'm Tired. I have a couple of them, you know, in the works. We'll get to
Okay.
that
Okay.
later. But I'm able to pull from that hurt and that pain. And even the happiness, you know, you find happy moments and you think on them, or you have a memory of something and you pull from it, and boom, there's a song.
Right.
You know?
Okay.
So, but when you perform it and when you sing it, the emotion, your spirit behind that song is
Comes
what really
back.
cause people to be like, ooh,
It's a
I feel what she's
connection. It gives
talking
you that
about.
connection.
Yeah,
Right. Right.
it's the spirit of that person when they're singing it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that spirit is what you feel when, like, you listen to Fantasia.
Right.
You're gonna feel her.
Yes, God.
But
I love me some
she
Fanny.
coming from the
Yes.
spirit of herself when
Mm-hmm.
she bring forth that song. So you can't help but to feel the emotion. So yes, it definitely does play a part. That's why I said again that I was grateful for the good and the bad, because it all is what's making this journey work.
For you.
You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
Whether it's
Yes.
the
I
fact
definitely
that
understand that.
I'm strong because of it. You
Mm-hmm.
understand what I'm saying? So when little things happen, oh, we was wobble, but we don't fall down. I'm still strong enough to withstand the storm, so I can keep going. Because I'm used to, I
Amen.
done been
Yes.
here
Listen,
before.
listen,
You
you
know what I'm
sound
saying?
like an
I
old
ain't
church
trying to
girl. Yes.
you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying I've been here, so I
Yes.
know how to conquer this. So I ain't scared of you.
Right.
I ain't never been no
Right.
sucker.
Period.
Period. In the spirit, I'm talking about listen. In the spirit realm or the physical, I ain't never been no sucker.
Period.
Okay.
Listen,
So
and listen, I'm definitely feeling your energy throughout this conversation, and I definitely, again, want to just thank you and appreciate the fact that you're able to, speak with me and give me the real and the insight. Now, you were saying, I'm tired, which is your song that you just released. Now, can you give us a little bit more, I guess, feedback as to what got you to that point, or is that something that you just really just delve into in the song?
Okay, so I am a domestic violence survivor.
Oh, wow.
I am a domestic violence survivor. It's been over 10 years since I left my abuser, and that was 6 years of abuse, mental
Wow.
abuse, physical abuse, spiritual abuse.
Right.
You lose yourself. I had to find Nina. Once I decided to flee him, I found Nina. I had
Gotcha.
to get tired.
Tired. Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I had to get
Yes.
tired to be able to leave, to say, you know what?
That's not me.
This ain't it.
Yes.
This ain't it. I don't even feel like Nina no more. Like, this ain't it. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And so in order to find Nina, I had to, that's another song right there. Got it. Something just clicked. Little epiphany. That's another song.
Yes.
But yeah.
Your song, your story, your journey, it builds you, it strengthens you. And even with you just telling the story, like, you're not even saying it right now, but even with you just telling your experience, it's definitely like, you feel the connection. Definitely. Yes. Yes. Who is that? Oh yeah, your confidence matters. Hey Nina. Okay,
Yeah.
we have.
That's my sis right there.
Okay.
I've been knowing her since I was 11 years old.
Oh, okay. That's a real sister. Yeah.
Yes.
So she knows all the ins and outs, the ups and downs.
She knows something about that. Yeah.
Yes. Miss, who's this? Sheena Simone says facts. Yes. See, they can definitely resonate with that. That resonates with others.
Yeah.
I'm just
you never
joining
know
some
who
other
you're
people.
gonna touch. You never know who's going through the same thing. Like, music speaks to your soul.
Right.
And when you're going through your hardest times, that's when you turn on a sad song or a happy song or a gospel song.
Exactly.
Or whatever. Music soothes the savage beast. It speaks to your spirit.
To the spirit.
What we do as artists, this thing is important. This is warfare.
Right.
This is empowerment. This is somebody's strength to get through their next moment, their hard time. This is somebody's happiness, somebody's happy moment. Exactly, Miss Confident. Music is
therapy. Yes, that is true. Kiara Lakia 87 says, "Speak on it." Yes, that's what we're doing. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Just know that it's not only therapeutic. Us as artists, it's not only therapeutic to the people who we're singing to, it's therapeutic to us as well.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. It resonates with others. You never know who you're helping through that song. You know what I mean? Maybe it was somebody else who was going through that similar situation or is still in that situation. And it's just that connection, and it builds you and it keeps them going, because they're like, if she can get away from that and do what she's doing, why can't I? Why can't I? Yes. Well, let me ask you this. So with you going through, you know, and I couldn't imagine, you know, that's something very emotional. I'm very happy that you were able to see the light, get out of that environment and pursue the things that you're pursuing. Yes. Do you do anything, you know, like in the community, or do you have any ties with any organizations?
No.
That you... Okay.
But you're getting in my business.
Uh-oh.
Because it's coming. Yes, ma'am. It's coming. I actually have spoken to this woman who is very dear to me, has helped me through a lot of hard times. Okay. She has a place called Hope for Her. Okay. Here in the Tampa Bay area. It's in Brandon. And she's gotten me through a lot of times. A sweet lady by the name of Cheryl. Shout out Cheryl and Hope for Her. And we are talking about doing a woman empowerment event, and she wants me to perform that song as well as one of my other songs that I have not released yet. Okay. Called Keep Your Head Up. Okay. It's a more inspirational song. Gotcha. So yeah, but and there is the Springs of Tampa Bay. Okay. Were one of the shelters that I actually fled to when I first came to Tampa Bay. I fled by way of Maryland to Florida. Okay. Okay. So the Springs is another place. I haven't found the direct contact yet, but I am going to be reaching out to try and connect with them, because I definitely would love, even as a motivational speaker, I've always like encouraging other women. Right. And just showing them, hey, if I can do it, like you said, you can do it. I can help you push through. Right. What do you need to do to make it? You just want to make sure you're lending that experience, letting them know there is a way out. There is light on the other end of the tunnel, which is definitely something that we all need to know. Let me ask you this: with the song "Tired," are you able to give us a little snippet of it, or is that putting you on the? Yeah. You want me to sing it? Yeah, just a little bit. Look, don't give them too much. Just let them, you know, hear a little bit of it. I listen to it, but I'm going to let the people. Yeah. You keep telling me that you're going to change. But no matter what you said, boy, things remain the same. I'm so done with all the cussing and fussing. This shit ain't right, no. And when I bring things up, all you wanna do is fight to prove you're right and I'm tired. Oh, yes, yes. That's enough. Wait a minute, stop right there. That's enough. You don't gave him enough. Look, she gave. She's serving. Y'all are feeling it. Listen, I listened to it, so I said, I gotta have her to give us a little piece of that to let the people know what we're working with. Yes, so that girl can sing. I love the song. Like I said, it does definitely, capture to the heart, the spirit. It definitely gives you that connection. Tell everybody where they're able to go ahead and find your music. On all music platforms, you can find that single "I'm Tired" on Apple, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon. You can purchase it on Amazon. All platforms. So check me out. Make sure you guys go and support, guys. It's a beautiful song. Yeah. She's already giving you, the history behind it, what made her, go through those experiences, to put that into song formation and to give the people a message. So I'm definitely here for it. I love that. Now, I know you did also tell me that you have some other songs that you're working on that you haven't necessarily released. Can you kind of go in to detail regarding those projects? Or? Okay, so like I said, life does sometimes, I am a single mom, and I haven't really gotten back to the studio yet, but that is on my to-do list before the end of this month. Like I said, my birthday is on Mother's Day. So right. Mama gonna have her some fun. Right. Turn up a little bit, just a little bit. Just a smidge, because I rarely do. Like going out and singing at the events, that's my turn up, Okay. But that is on the to-do list. I've talked to my producer about coming in, and I have 3 other tracks that I have to complete. and well, 2 of them are already complete. One needs to be completed. I want to go back and play with it a little bit, add a little more. But I am hoping to put them all together along with I'm Tired being on it and create an EP to put out. So that is on the way.
It's on the way. It's on the way. And we definitely gonna make sure we stay tuned and make sure we're supporting, because again, I love that you're able to just come out of that storm and, like they say, turn lemons into lemonade, because that's definitely what you're doing. You're working on your EP. Yeah.
I've been making a lot of lemonade. I don't want no more lemonade.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
Give me some Kool-Aid now or something. Shit. Something
a little sweeter. You want something a little sweeter?
No more bitter shit. Stop. Can I cuss? I'm sorry.
No, I definitely understand. And so let me ask you this: is there any other things that you look to do musically, or like, are you a writer? Do you write all of your music?
Oh yeah.
Like,
okay. And no disrespect to anybody who does not write their own music, but I have been writing since I was 10, 11 years old.
Okay.
And I lost a lot of songs, like moving and just life. I lost a lot of them.
Gotcha.
But music runs in my blood. It's in both sides of my family.
Oh wow!
You have to correct me because I always say my father's side of the family, but it's in the Williams side and the Walker side. My mom's side actually wrote a lot of gospel music. And things. So
I told her I heard that church in there, girl. I can already tell you a church girl. I can tell it.
I'm the apostle's granddaughter. I say that all the time. I'm the apostle's granddaughter. So I was in church Monday to Monday.
Yeah. Period.
You gonna get up front and you gonna sing.
Yeah.
So yes, it's Andy. But basically I'm just trying to stay focused, get things done, and make it happen.
Right.
So I can keep people, interested in what Nina got going on. Keep people,
interested, encouraged,
paying attention, encouraged. Because listen, I'm going to be putting some more of Nina into the upcoming music that you're going to get. You're going to get inspirational. You're going to get some dance. I want to try to venture out into that. That's going to be new for me. Like club type.
Okay. Like the upbeat. Yeah.
Where my girls at?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm working on some different not genres, but actually I like different genres. I like country music.
Right.
I like soft rock.
You're an artist. You're a musician.
So, yeah. I am not one of those people just like, don't keep me in a box.
Right.
Because I can do anything. You might hear me on a rap track. You know what I'm saying? Or you might catch me on a gospel one. That's just, I'm very versatile and I'm
versatile. Yes.
So, like I'm working.
You're working. Yeah. And it's not, listen, as long as you keep putting in that energy and you keep being true to yourself and the artistry that's in you, I see nothing but good things happening for you. Do you have any, thing that, maybe lined up as far as performance wise where we can maybe come check you out? Or
I just did maybe 5 shows last month.
We just missed the show.
Maybe was it 4 or 5? I was probably supposed to be doing 5, but only made it to 4. Okay. But I said I was going to take a break, not so much as stop. Because all the promoters is like, no, what about me? You need to come
right.
I'm like, hold on, wait. But I said I was gonna take a break, like I said, to focus, to get back in the studio, to create, to put more effort into creating more songs. Because I don't want it to be that I get complacent, you know what I mean? And how sometimes you get used to just you get used to everything. You get settled. Yeah, and I want to keep that same turnover. Like, okay, Nina, time to go put another one out. Time to get another video out. Let's go. People are waiting. What we got next? What's the next move? As far as like shows are coming, I am gonna be working with a few more promoters. I know that I want to say DJ Young has something coming up on the 17th. That he has not gotten back to me yet. Okay. So DJ, if you see this, you need to be DMing me and let me know what's good. Period. Because I know we were supposed to be doing something, you know what I'm saying? Because it's my birthday week. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, but I don't know. I say I'm gonna take a break, but I know me too. I still go to the studio and still probably squeeze a show in there, but I keep y'all posted.
Because
It's
the
gonna definitely be posted.
music takes over you.
Yeah.
You just like, you got to keep it going and keep it putting it out there. I definitely understand that. Yes, I definitely understand that. Well, listen, if you guys are not following Nina already, make sure you go and follow her on her Instagram and all other social media platforms, along with myself. And if you guys are just tuning in to the live right now, you are able to catch up. I will be posting it to my YouTube page, which is pinned at the bottom at Let Us Talk About It with Sonoria. Again, we're speaking with Nina tonight. She's discussing her music career, as far as how she's gotten into music, what made her choose music, as well as all of her music that she currently has out. So yes, we definitely want to make sure we keep in contact and keep things going. So you said you'll post that as things come, so that we can make sure to follow the journey, correct?
Yes,
Okay.
You know, like I said before.
Uh-oh. Nina.
You know, I was destined to be a singer. And even my children, music is all in my house.
Hold on, Nina. I don't know if it's just on my end, but you kind of froze for a little bit on my end. I don't know if it did it for everybody else.
Me, your side for a second, but it just came back.
Okay, yours too. I don't know what happened, but I know the face was beat, so I saw you, girl. You were still, but it was just like, boop.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you know, like the music it was destined, man. It's in my blood. It was no way I was gonna get away from that. We are music on both sides, and since a little girl, as far back as I can remember, that has always been what I've done. I've always seen, if it wasn't for the elders or the older ones at cookouts and parties and having karaoke at the family cookouts, and
right?
my uncles and my aunties sing, and I'm talking about they sang it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was no way that I couldn't be a part
it
of it.
wasn't gonna miss you. This path was not gonna miss you. What about you? Because you said you're a mother. Are your children into music as well, or do you?
Yes.
Is that something you?
Oh, that's another thing coming. Y'all going because we taking over.
We taking over.
Me and mine's about to be taking over. Yes, ma'am. New Life Entertainment is on the way.
Yes. Okay, I'm here for it. New Life. Yes, I love that.
My initials, new. My initials spell new. Nina Elaine Williams.
Oh wow. I like how you did that. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
It's coming.
That's cute.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
I got it, man. It's no way that and that's what I always say to myself. I'm opening up the doorway for them. And I'm holding the door open. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that way they can, if they decide, because I ain't Joe Jackson. But
no well, listen, they talk about Joe, but look, he didn't do so bad.
No offense. But I am not, you know, I ain't gonna force nobody to do nothing. If they want, great, and it'll be there and available if I can help it. I'm gonna keep going and keep pushing to get them to that point, to open the door for them. You know? So if they want to do it, they can.
Right. And I think it's always good to have an array of talents and capabilities, whether it's hands-on, whether you're musically inclined, whether you want to even just learn the business backside of it, but at least they're able to have that experience from being around you. So that's the same with my kids. They get mad sometimes, but then at the end they appreciate it because it's like it's teaching them another skill. Because for the longest they were my photographers, they were my production crew. They're gonna do my setup, they're gonna make sure they sending out my resume here. Like that's what listen, it's a family hustle. We gotta get it. Listen, if mommy works and eats, you eat. So we gotta keep it moving.
Like no, but you know, that's what I was looking at too. I have a daughter who does art. And tattoos, and then I have my oldest daughter who does makeup. She's a licensed cosmetologist. So she does like all of my makeup, my hair, everything that you see when I'm performing, anything on my page is all done by my daughter.
Yes, keep it in the family. Yes.
So, but I'm pretty sure she ain't gonna be following me around doing my makeup forever though. She
like,
mommy, I ain't gonna be doing my thing. So. But it is a beautiful thing to have the gift and the talents around me and to know that I birthed them and they're here to help, you know, and love on mommy and help me get to dream that we're all chasing. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm chasing it, but I'm chasing it to benefit us.
Right, and they're your support, because without them, you wouldn't be able to be the person that you are, and vice versa.
Yes,
and that's how I feel about it. Yeah,
yes, your kids do become your little team. I'm telling you this. Motivation team, them my little motivation team, even when they don't know they motivate me, because and I'll be like, ooh, Lord, why?
They're the why. They're the why. I don't care how old they are, how old they get. They're your why. Yes, I definitely understand that.
Motivation.
Yes. Motivation.
I can't stop.
Can't stop and won't stop. You got to keep it moving.
Yes.
Now, do you see yourself going into any other paths as far as music? Like, do you want to write for others, or
I did take drama, so.
Okay. Listen, give us a little bit of that tea.
I do want to be a little actress a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Just a smidge, you know what I'm saying? I could see Nina Williams, you know, in a movie or something, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I won't do it.
Listen, come on and step on over. Tyler
Perry. You know what I'm saying? I done DM'd him a couple of times. I ain't playing with him. You gonna cheat me. You gonna see me. I be aggressive in them DMs. Check this out.
Yes.
Terry gonna be like, Lord, who is Nina? Let me just
listen. Look, but when he see it, as long as he know, he gonna recognize. Because real recognize real. They listen. Everybody in the entertainment industry, they know the hustle, they know the game. You know what I mean? So for me, when I see people grinding and going after what they want unapologetically, listen, that's all nothing but respect, love. I love to see it. I want us all to come up. I want us all to eat. You know what I mean? And join forces.
I can't stand somebody that don't want to see somebody else come. That I've never understood that, because I've never been that person. I don't know what that is. Like, how can you look at somebody like, oh, I just hate her,
and don't even know you?
I can't stand her. And I've had people tell me that, and I'd be like, well, what did I do?
What?
They can't give me nothing. They can't tell me why. Nothing. I'm like, well, dang, why she don't like me?
Let me tell you why they don't. Because I think a lot of people go through that just simply because when, like I said, when you're unapologetically you, when your light transcends, when you step in the room, you got that energy when you walk in the room and you just all eyes on me.
Yes, ma'am.
You feel me? That's all it be. And some people, they don't like because they're lacking what you have. It's not that they don't like you, it's that they don't see that in themselves. That's it. That's all it is. So tell them the next time, get like you. Get like me. That's what I tell them.
Bad energy people don't like being around good energy people. Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. And that's what I write it off as spirit. It's a spiritual thing. Because like the Bible says, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against the spirit. And the thing, when I look at them, I say, well, maybe it's that, like you said, the darkness, the negative energy. It doesn't like the light.
When that light shine on that darkness, baby, they can't take it.
They can't take
it.
So it's like,
That's all that means.
It's either get away from me, or I'm gonna cling to you and take some of your draws from your light, drain you, leech off of your light. And you gotta watch it. And oh my God, I'm learning.
Listen, I don't learn that lesson before. I mean, people you thought were friends,
man,
and then you find out the whole time they was the secret enemy. Like what's the saying? They say people competing with you and you didn't even know you was in competition. Like where we do this at?
It's so sad. It's so sad. I don't understand.
Who is this? The baby doll says, hello, beautiful ladies. Hi, baby doll. Hey. I love that name. Akia, hey, Akia says yes. She agrees.
Yes, Isis. Hey, Isis.
Yes. Mr. What's on your feet? All eyes on me. Oh, you laughing at me, bruh? That's my brother. He laughing at me. Lady favors. Yes. Preach, ladies. Yes, it's the truth, y'all. We all know it. We all have experiences where you doing your thing, or you got, I don't want to say, well, I mean, I can say it. You got it going on, and you come in and you step on somebody else's shine. That's all it be. Sometimes it just be that way.
You don't be trying to, though.
Don't try to.
You just be being you.
You. That's what it is. You can't. And listen, I love to say, I can only be me. I can only be me.
Knew the journey and the sufferings And the things, I remember the pastors used to say that to us all the time. Y'all want to be up here in this pulpit, but y'all don't know
what
the
it
people
takes.
who are put in front and center like that. We go through the most hell.
Right.
We go through the most hell because our journey is not going to be the same when you are chosen, when you are anointed,
Right.
when you are somebody who's destined for greatness or to be front and center of someone. You're just not going to fit in. You're not going to be in the crowds that you want to be in. It won't work. You'll find yourself trying to fit a puzzle piece that doesn't fit. That's why I am in the position I am where I'm. I have maybe had one or two besties that I can say in my life, and I have to protect Nina. I have to protect my spirit, man, because when you allow any and everybody, and you're like, oh, that's my friend. You just letting 5, 10 different people all of a sudden, and you thinking, like you said, oh, they really mess with me. They really fuck with me hard. Like, oh man, that's my dog. Like they be sharing this, and it be the ones you be thinking like they be sharing stuff. They be supportive, all the while in their heart.
They lying in your face all the time. They want to take your place. The best.
That's why, baby, I don't mean to be. If people have reached out to me, hey Nina, let's hang out and all of that, and I don't be meaning to be rude, and I will. It depends on what vibe I get.
Right.
I will come out and be like, okay, let me go. Nina, loosen up. Have a little drink.
Listen.
Sometimes I gotta coach myself. Like, it's okay. Have a little drink.
It's not that you, like you said, it's not that you don't want to be a part, but you just know what it takes to be a part, because everybody is not going to receive your energy the same, or they look at it as a threat, or it's uncomfortable for them. And like you say, you're not even trying to do that. So sometimes you have to just keep your distance. And that's me all the time. I've already learned, even when they invite you, when you know that invite is not authentic, don't go. And don't give everybody access to you. Because I'm a big deal. You can't have access. No, access denied.
And everybody don't need to be in your house.
Period. Oh, I've been learned that one. Listen, my mama and my grandma, we didn't play that.
Oh, baby. My kids get mad at me about that too, because you're not hanging over so-and-so house. I don't know them. I don't know what they live like, who be at their house.
Right.
What they doing. I'm very closed in and introverted, but I'm very extroverted.
Gotcha.
And
it's a balance. You have to.
People.
I know what you're saying. I definitely understand.
People, and I love talking and I love having fun. Like, man, I'm very outgoing. I love entertaining and being, there with others and making people laugh. I'm goofy. Listen, when you get close to me, girl, when I tell you I'm goofy, hey, little bro, I see you. I'm goofy. I be playful. I can be your hood, and I can be your church girl. It depends on what mood I'm in.
What mood I'm in? Yes, I know. Listen, I definitely understand that, for the simple fact that you have to be a all-around woman, especially in today's society, because you never know who you're talking to, who you're around. Yes, and you have to give off those vibes and that energy, because really that's the only way anyone really makes it, is connection, collaboration, joining together. You know what I mean? But you have to be able to align with the right type of person, the right type of energy, the right type of vibe. Otherwise, it's no point. There's no point.
That's why I'm constantly, that's one of my prayers. I'm constantly praying, Father, connect me to the right people.
Right.
Connect me to open the doors for me to meet the people that are going to help me take the next step forward. I constantly am praying, Father, like, allow my name to be spoken in rooms that I haven't even entered.
Yeah.
In a positive way.
In a positive way.
You feel me?
Yes.
And when I say, when
you
I
have
pray,
to be specific with those prayers. Yes.
And
yes.
I say that when I pray, things happen. My daddy hear me. I don't know what I done did to deserve the fact that I know when I pray things happen, but he heard me and he hears me. And the connections, even in the past, I've only been doing music, I want to say, a year and a half.
Okay.
In the past year and a half, the blessings that I've received, I had artists come to me and say, well, how did you do that? And baby, I don't know. That's favor.
Right. That's true. Because sometimes it doesn't matter how long or how much time you put into it. It just comes down to the divine intervention, because what's meant for you is meant for you. What's meant for me will be for me. And that's it. Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah.
The blessings that I encounter, and I was even sitting there like, I don't know if I even like kind of like, I didn't take it in. Like even, okay, for instance, getting a call to come be on Shade 45 in New York. First of all, I had never been to New York City.
See?
Second, I was scared. I thought he was another scammer. Just like I was talking to you. I'm talking to him in the DMs like, man, nigga, get off my DMs with this bug, man. Stop playing. Talking about coming to New York, be on the radio. Who is this? You know what I'm saying? But
right.
Smitty came through for me. Smitty BDM in New York, and he really, you know what I'm saying, kept his word. I flew up there in faith, because I didn't know what was really going to happen. I in faith. But I went with what my spirit told me. I'm very in tune with myself, and I'm just learning how to do that. Follow my own intuition. And it told me to just go. Just go.
And when you hear that, you have to. Listen, that's absolute truth. And when you have connections, like how you're saying they were able to keep their word, that is someone that you hold on to for dear life.
That's my dog.
Because in this industry, you already know. That's why your antenna's always going up. You always on high alert. This is a scam. That's a scam. Because you already know within this industry, there's a lot of play, I'll do this, we can do this, and it never comes through. So definitely, if you have a connection like that, I definitely say make sure you hold on to that. Yes.
I'm learning, just like when I was in the church family, because you got some churches that will do this, but what I'm learning also is not to allow someone to pimp my gift. I don't know if you know what I mean when I say that, but to pimp your gift, because you have a lot of people who feel like you owe them that. Oh, come sing over here. Promoters. I've gotten yelled at and told off by a promoter before because I didn't want to do their show. I couldn't do their show. You understand what I'm saying? I had to say no. And I got plenty of attitude behind that. But what you gotta realize is that this is me.
Right.
I have to protect me. It goes
you
back
have
to protect yourself. So when I feel that I'm drained, I feel that I'm tired, I'm going to make sure that I say, let me get myself straight first.
Right.
No, not right now. I'll tell them no. So I'm just learning how to say no and how to let go. You can't go to everything. You can't accept everything. You can't say yes to everything, trying to people please.
Right. That's true. Yeah.
So, in this industry, you have to learn not to get pimped.
Not to get pimped. Like I said, again, it goes back to having that tough skin and also that discernment to know and pick up on the energy, pick up on the vibe. Because every dollar is not a good dollar. You know what I mean? I don't have to have that money. If I say no, that's what it is. It's no. Like I said, whatever's meant for you will be. So I think that's a good lesson for anyone to have, or to learn, I should say, as far as knowing when to differentiate between the two. Because all money isn't good money. And maybe for whatever reason, God was telling you, no, this show's not for me, because they knew that those people and their energy wasn't right for you. Right. You know what I mean? So
that's another thing. That's another one right there. Knowing where you belong and where you don't belong.
Okay.
I'm learning that because, like I said, it goes back to saying no and wanting to be a part of. You like, okay, well, I want to be out there. I want to be active. But you can't just take everything that comes at you, because what is that crowd like? What is that person's venue like? What does it speak about you? I mean, I can't be in the strip club. I'm sorry, I can't. My music is not the type of music. Not saying I won't never do it, because I done did it before. But I felt awkward with her clapping her ass, and I'm singing I'm tired. It just didn't matter. So I had to say, okay, Nina, yeah, baby, no strip clubs, baby.
Yes.
You ain't supposed to be here.
Right.
You can stick to the bigger venues and to the events. And, even like, and I'm so versatile. Like I said, I've done weddings. I do, if someone was to reach out and say, hey, Nina, would you do a proposal or wedding song, or just I used to do funerals. I don't do the funerals no more. I can't.
Okay.
I'm too pathetic. I be crying for no reason. I don't even know the person.
Well,
And,
it's a reason. You getting that emotional connection, but yeah, I feel you. I understand.
So no more funerals, but I'll do the weddings, you know, and then I'm even venturing out into I don't know if you saw the video on my page of me doing a national anthem at USF Sundome, and that was the biggest crowd I had ever performed in front of. And when I say my ankles was like this, like Bambi, my ankles was like Bambi under that podium, but I was holding the podium. The podium was standing. And I was like, Nina, don't you faint. Don't you faint. This is your moment. Yeah. Don't you fall.
Yeah. Well, you pushed through and you made it. So that's another notch that you can add to your belt. You know what I mean? Something else you were able to conquer through the strength of the Lord coming through you and your gift. You know what I mean?
Yep. So that's some of the different things that I want to do outside of motivational speaking for women who are experiencing domestic violence or have gotten through it, and just, you know, speaking at women empowerment events. That's why me and Miss Confident, I don't know how she said the end of it, but she know what I'm talking to. Dr. We need to get together because she's doing a really big thing for women and building their confidence. So shout out to Miss Confidentiality. If you go to her page, she definitely does offer courses and helping with empowering women to be confident, to be bold, to go after what you want to go after and stand proud and keep your head up in it. You know, like, know that you belong there.
Right.
And that's also something else I'm learning, to believe and to accept that, Nina, you deserve this. You work hard for this. Stand proud in this. Hold your head up in this. Like, it's okay to be a diva. It's okay to be a bad bitch because you deserve it. You work
deserve
hard.
it.
I don't.
Right. And that's the thing. People have to know.
Time, you know?
Right. You have to know your worth. And God wouldn't keep putting it on your heart if it wasn't meant for you. You know what I mean? So you have to know that this is your destiny. This is your path. This is what you're meant to do. And like you said, go out there and exude that confidently. Yeah. So that's definitely a plus. And I think that's definitely something that all women, men, even, you know, like you said, you want to be able to speak to battered women and people in different situations. I think that's a message that's universal across the board. Kids, women, children, men. If it's something that God has placed on your heart and you know it's meant for you, it's your purpose, you have to go out and seek it and do it. You can't worry about what Sally's saying or what Jeremy did. You have to work on you and focus on you and keep moving ahead. That's it. That's all we can do. We can only be ourselves.
Yes. Gail Prince,
Gail Prince 65 says, yes, you do deserve it, Nina. Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, that's my auntie up in Maryland.
Oh, okay. Hey, auntie.
Thank you, auntie.
Well, if you guys are just joining, again, we're speaking with Nina. She's a singer in the Tampa area, and she has some music that she's already released. Make sure if you're not following her currently that you go and follow her, as well as you're following me. You can check out the full conversation on my YouTube page, which is at Let's Talk About It with Sonoria, if you're just tuning in now, because we're kind of at the end of everything. But we definitely got some nuggets from Nina tonight. I definitely feel her energy and her spirit through this conversation today. And I know that we're going to keep in contact because a lot of the things that you're looking to do, those things are already in progress for myself, and I would love to be able to have you to be a part, share your story. So then that way, yeah, you can encourage other women, young girls. I mean, because it's not just women that go through these things, you know what I mean? There are some young girls, young women, right? And it's crazy. I mean, a prime example we're looking at right now that blows up in front of us almost every day, Krishan and Blueface.
Bad situation.
Oh my God. Bad. That is like the most horrible. I'm like, what is it?
Nobody's
I mean, beautiful girl, talented.
Nobody ain't gonna stop them. Help them kids. Help them.
Right.
I mean, they're grown, but help. Because I think something just happened. She tried to burn the boy house down yesterday or the day
Yeah, I
before.
saw that.
I was like, Jesus Christ, they're gonna kill each other. I hope not. Let me take that back. Maybe they won't.
Right. Listen, can't do nothing but sing your prayers because so many people have, and that's the thing. So let me ask you that, because what was the breaking point for you? Simply because I'm sure if your family or friends or whomever you were around, your support, knew about what you were going through, that they were probably telling you well before the 6-year mark to get away from that, to get out of there. What was the final breaking point? Like, what do you think really made you decide to say, you know what, I am God's gift. Let me go take my light elsewhere. What made you do that?
You know what? My kids. I want to say my kids, because when your children start to think it's normal, or you see them trying to do things to keep everybody from getting, like, well, let me show you this nice picture I made so that you can stop being angry and you won't get mad at my mommy. So let me do this little dance. Look, see? Are you happy now? You know, I started to notice little things, and I said, oh no. There's no way I'm about to put, I experienced enough as a child growing up. There's no way I'm going to allow my children to experience something like this, or think that this is okay.
Right.
So it wasn't about me anymore. And it was never about me, because I kind of kept it hidden.
Right.
You know, because they were younger. So I kind of kept it as hidden as I could. My oldest one was more aware, because, you know, she would be up or listening. But it was like, I kept it. That's what caused me to lose me. I've always been I had a history of beating somebody's ass.
Yeah.
Like, if you mess with Nina, I wasn't a bully. I was the one who beat the bully up.
Right.
I was the one.
You were the protector.
I wanted to be friends with, because I would protect everybody, and I would be male or female. I would beat your ass, and I never lose, never lost. So it was like, when I was telling my brother, he's on here, when I was telling my family, my brother, they was like, you?
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
Nobody put their hands on Nina, because not Nina. Yeah. You know, it was hard for a lot of people to believe that, but love makes you, especially us as Tauruses, we are weak when it comes to people that we love. We will allow so much because we love so hard.
Gotcha. And, now that's definitely true. I know the love hard part.
Right. We are very we're loving, and once we love you, we on your team forever, until you have to do some really serious stuff, like, you know, that, or mess with one of our family members or our kids or something, for us to walk away. You know what I'm saying? Right. And so, yeah, I had to really, like, get my mind together to
and relinquish that spirit. Yeah. Well, and that's what they say. You know, they always say everyone has a, you know, their breaking point, whatever it is. But again, I think it's very important that you were able to go through that, get through it, come out on the other side, you know, pursue your dreams. And at the same time, now you want to lend that experience and that knowledge to others. So that's
a good stuff, you know, the good things and the strong keys of life. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be like, I don't want people to think, you know, like, oh my God, like, listen, I have gotten through that season, and it is a season that I've learned from. I gained something. It wasn't all bad, because I gained something from that experience. But now that I'm here, the Nina, the present day Nina, like, I honestly, I don't regret it, and I wouldn't change anything, like I said, because it's who I am now. And now I'm taking what I have, and I'm making, like you said, lemonade, or some lemonade with some gold glitter inside of it. I don't know. You know, a little strawberry added, a little bliss and glimmer, a little spike it with a little Casamigos. But I'm here. That thing is spicy, and I'm here. And you know what? And I thank you, Keys. That is my daughter's aunt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. I am happy. I am happy. Thank you so much. I'm glad I look happy, and I'm glad I don't look like what I've been through. Right. Because that wasn't all that I've been through, but that's another story. I'm gonna write a book about it one day, y'all.
Listen, it's your story. Yeah. So in due time, you know, when you're ready to share those pieces, then that's what you do. You release it. Yes. Again, everybody, we're talking with Nina tonight. She's a singer, a songwriter, a mother, a survivor, domestic abuse survivor, and you know, she's just going over her story with us. If you guys have any questions at this time, go ahead and drop those in the chat. We'll go ahead and get those answered for you. Yes, any questions that you're having while we're on this vibe. And like I said, if you guys are not following Nina, make sure you follow Nina on all social media platforms. Now, is your name the same on all your platforms, or what is your name?
On Facebook, it is Nina Williams, spelled like my regular Nina Williams. On Instagram, of course, is Nina Williams with a Z and the number 11. On TikTok, it's Nina Sings. That's NINASANGS, Nina Sings. And I always post my TikToks here on Instagram. Okay. If you're following me on Instagram, you're not going to miss anything because I always post here first, and then I go to everything else.
Okay.
Like, that's how I do it. So
right. Listen, you got to keep those socials up to date. I know. Yeah. And also, guys, if you're not following me already, make sure to follow me. I do also have a link in my bio where you can follow my other social media outlets. Again, if you have any questions for Nina, go ahead and jot those in the chat so we can get those answered for you. And make sure to check out the full conversation on my YouTube page at Let's Talk About It with Sonoria, which is pinned at the bottom if you guys are just joining us. But yes, if you have any questions, go ahead and drop those now. While we're waiting on questions, or if they have any questions, do you have any, advice that maybe you want to share with others regarding the music industry, getting into the industry, staying in the industry? Do you have any tidbits you'd like to share?
Well, one thing that I will say that I've learned in the 2 years, because like I said, I've been singing all my life, but to do it as an artist now for the past 2 years, what I'm learning is consistency is key. You got to be consistent. Also, try to find what motivates you to keep you consistent. What is it that motivates you to keep you consistently going, no matter what happens? Because life comes at you hard, and we all know.
Yes.
And no matter what life throws at you, you have to be able to still press forward to get to what it is your goal is, what you're trying to do, what your ultimate desire is, my dream.
Right.
So there is no quitting, Nina. Only way I'm quitting is if you got to disable me, and I bind that in the name of Jesus. But I ain't quitting, baby. As long as my vocal cords work, I'm gonna sing. Okay. So yeah, you gotta keep going, keep pushing through tough times. Stay motivated, stay consistent. Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself. Yes.
Believe in yourself. That's something that I'm still. It's a process. Okay. That is a process to stand confidently in front of crowds and believe in yourself. Believe that you deserve to be here. Right. Believe that the cheers for you are real cheers, like they really like what they're hearing, and you should be appreciative of every hand clap and every cheer. Take it in. It's nothing wrong with absorbing it, and it all, and using that as the energy source to give more.
Give more, yeah. Because energy feeds off energy. So if you give bad energy, you're gonna receive the bad energy. If you give good energy, you're gonna receive that good energy. So I definitely resonate with that. Vibrations all around. You want to make sure that you keep putting your best foot forward. Yes, I definitely.
I don't want you around me if you got a low vibration. You keep
Please, no low vibrators.
I got enough of my own issues.
Right. We all do, right? And that's the thing, like, and like you said in the beginning, we kind of talked about that earlier on. It's not that you don't want to be able to be a listening ear for someone or a shoulder to lean on. But if every time I get around you, it's here, here, and I'm trying to be here, please.
Don't Debbie down. Don't come around every day. Yes. You're sad every day.
Yes.
You mad?
I mean, and that's the thing. If you're waking up, how can you be sad every day? How can you be mad every day? It's just no way possible. It's some people that didn't even make it on this side. You know what I mean? So you just have to be grateful, appreciative, and take that in, and then give it back out to the world.
Yes.
Well, it looks like Nina. I don't see any questions. Yeah, I don't see any questions in the chat. Is there any last words that you want to leave, our listeners, our viewers with today?
Listen, I appreciate all of you who came on here to support, to check out the podcast. Thank you. Thank you, beautiful, for having me.
Of course.
Because even after I said that you was a scammer, you could have been like, who's she talking about? You could have been like, yeah, no, she ain't you thank you, beautiful. I appreciate you.
Listen, beautiful, back to you. Yes, I appreciate you as well, because you didn't have to want to come on and share your story. But like you said, sometimes things are needed and you have to just go when God says go, because now you don't know what connection this has brought upon us. You're already looking to get into some things that I'm already a part of. Maybe there's some things that I'm trying to be a part of that you're already doing. You know what I mean? It's just all about bridging that gap.
Yes,
that's all. Yeah.
We got a new connection here.
There you go.
Because I'm all about it. One sister to another. Let's go.
Exactly. Wait a minute, Lord, they say we see each other.
Okay, I see my brother has a question. He said, what's next?
What's next?
Well, see, if you would have came in here earlier, brother, because see, I can chew you out because you my little brother, so I can talk shit to you. If you was here on time, you would have heard that your sister said she working on her EP, and I'm about to drop some music.
Right.
But we going to talk after this, so I can punch you through the phone.
Yeah. And not punch you through the phone.
Like, I'm the sister that you know what? I tussle with my brothers, but they know I go to war about them.
Right.
I done beat a couple of tails about my brothers.
Listen, I don't have any brothers, but I got some cousins that I know, you got to get in there by, I'm the oldest of 4 girls, so I know what it is to step in. Yes. Ooh. And I was always the good one. That's the Capricorn in me. I was the good girl. But I got some Tauruses as sisters, and then I got them 2 Virgo. I call them the Virgo twins. Woo, Jesus. So, you got to always
have 2 Virgo sisters. Oh, bless your heart. Oh, you can go through anything. You can handle anybody. You can handle a Virgo. You can handle anybody.
She in here somewhere. She in here in the chat. She always supporting, and that's that. She like one of them. I'll say she like my Solange. Girl, don't play with her big sister.
That part. But it's coming, bro. I'm working because he also produces tracks and writes. My brother, and he also sings.
Oh,
I tell you, I say my whole family.
Yeah.
And he's actually, and you asking what's next? When you going to get on a track or give your sister a track to perform too?
Oh, wait a minute. Now he asking for a King KC38 no live performances. Oh, you missed that. She already gave us that. Too. Oh, see, we ain't gonna listen. You're gonna have to beat him up later, cause you late and you putting in requests and stuff. I'm done.
Yeah, don't worry about him. I handle him later. He probably had one.
Well, listen. Yes. Well, listen. It's been a pleasure connecting with you this evening. Like I said, we'll definitely stay in contact.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you need to reach out to me about anything, I'm here. I'm in the flesh. I'm not a scam.
Now you probably gonna play that out. Listen, we may be connected years down the line. You gonna probably play that out. You probably because I'm a scammer. Yes.
But I'm here, yes. So anything. So now, like I said, I would like to bring you on as well and some other things that I'm doing, because I feel that your message is definitely a good message. And, I do things where I partner up with other females in their industry, no matter what it is, across the board. Okay. And we usually speak with girls, the youth, 12 to 18, also young ladies, women, but definitely want to get the youth before they get to a point of what we seeing right now, because I just don't know what they done did with, that. And she's such a beautiful girl, and she's so talented, and I just feel like somebody got to do something. Somebody just go get the baby, just go get her, So, but we'll definitely connect.
You want me to?
Not an encore. I'm done with you.
Listen,
brother.
I'm gonna tell you one song that's been playing in my brain, and I've seen it on TikTok. It's actually been inspiring me and getting me through, because I was feeling a little under the weather last week.
Okay.
And the song is, I hear it all the time now. I can't sing like her, but listen, he want to encore. This is how I'm gonna end y'all on a gospel note. And she said, Lord, deliver me, 'cause all I seem to do is hurt me. Oh, hurt me. Oh, Lord, please deliver me, 'cause all I seem to do is hurt me, hurt me. Oh. I always need God to deliver me. Okay.
Yes, yes.
I done made it through something. It's always another test, another course, another turn, another trial, another situation that I'm always need God to get me through. So Lord, deliver Nina.
Listen, deliver us all.
Yes,
that was a beautiful note to end on. Yes, yes. Deliver us all, Lord. Thank you again, Nina. I definitely appreciate it. And girl, yes, them vocals. We gonna need you. Listen, we might need you. We might need you, but but we will definitely keep in contact. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Again, if you're not following Nina, make sure you go and follow her on all social media platforms, as well as you can click the link in my bio and follow me on my social media. And if you didn't catch the full interview, again, it's pinned at the bottom. Let Us Talk About It with Sonoria on YouTube. So I will be posting that soon. So stay tuned, guys.
Yes,
and have a good night.
Thank you, everybody, for showing up. I love y'all. I appreciate your support. Oh, he said that was nice. Thank you. Get off here, big head.
Have a good night, everybody.
All right, honey.
All right, girl. Have a good one. We'll talk.
Yes, ma'am.
Bye-bye.